Nah, that has been enough time. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm back. Mike isn't, but that gives us a little bit more time to work on Azshara again. This is me opening up the file ever since last time, so it's been a while for me. However, I do think that we're getting close with the blog out. Extensive blog out, but first off, at the last time I wasn't really sure with the her tendrils, her tentacles. Wasn't really sure what to do with them, and I was basically trying to copy all the reference pieces that I have. They're all similar but different. And I didn't necessarily do that with her headdress. Just a bit. I followed the guidelines that were there, but I just had a bit more fun with it. And it only occurs to me now, better late than never, but that I could just recreate that over here, and it would make the entire piece a lot more calmer, still interesting enough, and yeah, so that instead of going with this almost scale-like tendrils that she has, all those ridges that are in there, I mean, I will go for something that's a bit more organic and weird looking. Some harder bits in it, some chitinous pieces like this. It's still very rough, but it's yeah. I think I'll go with that in the future. Not today though. Because I wanted to do her clothing piece, her little dress that she has, like more of a corset than anything else. But I also kind of looked and felt like she's, you know, there's a lot of movement in her tentacles, but her body is very rigid. So I kind of wanted to pose that as well. And I was wondering if I should immediately pose her right now, because I've got a lot. Or yeah, I think if I pose her a bit close to what I want to have, then the clothing, and then maybe tweak the pose after that. I think that will work out fine. Yeah, still keep her symmetrical. Also something about that. I was kind of wanted to have her more grandiose and this, you know, this look of superiority, just looking down on you, like arms open, presenting herself like this is me, right? I looked at some reference for that pose until I realized that in the animatic she already is in such a pose, so I can use that piece of reference. So yeah, I'm just grab that for you guys as well. My brain froze. Okay, no, not save as, just save, export the selected, no, not the entire scene, come on. It's been a day. Selected images, yes, export that, move that down, go to the texture, yes, import. There she is. Ugh, very big. Let's move it over there. A bit like that. Let's fully have the opacity, and we don't need that thumbnail over there. We don't need it. So I think it will go kind of for this. Before, when I was playing around with the tendrils, you already had them splayed out, let's call it. Spread out. And that made her look very large, maybe because the shape I gave it to her, but yeah. Let's do something with that torso of hers. Make her look more superior than she is right now. We're going into T-pose mesh for that. We got the tendrils. We don't need to touch those. So let's put them in a poly group. Their own poly group is okay. The hands and everything, that's fine enough. I think these can go into their own. These are gonna be a bit of a problem. And her head can be. Oh. Let's just do that. Oop. Yeah. This piece can also be part of that. Yeah, those little pieces over there on the shoulders will wreak some havoc. So, well, it's not that dramatic, but I'm gonna do that. Let's undo those steps. These ones, I kind of want to have separate. Alright. So this one and that one can go over there into one, and these can go also into one. Yes, and let's do that just so I don't confuse those two colors. Perfect. So in the reference piece, she is forward a bit more, but she has her chest out way more than she has right now. So we'll have to kind of bend her at her midriff. Yeah, kind of like that. That'll be fine. I didn't want to do that. Go there, there. Should be a lot more deformed now in a couple of areas, but I think that will be fine. We'll fix that later. We'll fix it in post. Okay. I feel like her head is too big, so let's shrink it a bit. Down. I'll do the neck later when why would I do it later? Why do that? Because everything that I let's merge those as well. I forgot those that I went back. Yeah, that neck piece is kind of messing with it. I can do it, but it's better when it's separate again. Those arms though, what do they do? Oop. I think those kind of go. She's presenting like that, then let's go there. A bit more to the front, the other front. Am I moving? I'm rotating, good. that. Yeah. I kind of want to do this, but if I instinct, but then, you know, muscles don't work anymore. So, oop. Let's do that again. Ugh, that's fancy, isn't it? How did you do that? Ugh. Ugh, that's an awful looking elbow over there. Yeah. No, wait. Let's go back a couple of steps. That was way too much. We're gonna do the same with this, but we can rotate those a bit this way. Yes, okay. I think that head is tilted a little bit too much. Hello, Amanda and Mike. I just only saw your message. Hello, I was way too focused. I hope you guys are having a great time. Well, again, what am I gonna do with the other ones? These kinda... they just hang around. These two just hang around and do stuff. They're just stuck in their armpits, aren't they? According to that image. Just armpit arms. Just kinda just stuff them over there then. Maybe a little bit wider. Just for the sake of it still being symmetrical. Let's do that. I kind of like that the other arms are doing something else in the original image, but I don't know if I want to copy exactly that. Not yet. I'm quick to do that though, so let's try not to, and maybe future me can come up with something else. Okay, just got a very important message. Apparently, Lego Island is not playable in your browser, so it's just so that everyone knows. It's one of the first, maybe the first game in 3D that I played. Yeah. Back in the day. Yeah, I think this is a better pose than what I've got over there. Yes. Okay, let's go do this and T-pose up. That's a bit better. I mean, her back is broken, but we can fix that. We can fix that. Let's see, something else. I mean, the tendrils in her hair needs to be more exaggerated, right? Not as you know, as static as this. I want to be a bit more animated without doing animation, but you know what I mean. Do want to do that now, though. Not sure. Just hide them for a bit. Ugh. Oh, right, yeah, that neck. Of course, it did the thing that made it weird. Yeah, let's fix it right now. Let's fix my crimes real quick. The gill that I gave her has disappeared now as well. There it is. It's back. Ooh. What happened? Oh. Of course. Mirror wealth. Symmetry wasn't on. Of course. Yeah, okay. I just want to have the orange spot there, so I'll make something nice of that later. Future me will deal with that. Let's work on that torso. I kind of want to have that midriff a lot more pointy than what I got right now. So let's pick our pinch tool, pinch brush, and kind of do that. See if we can get that midriff back. Maybe not just yet. Let's undo that. All of her back is broken right now. So let's do that first, and then we can kind of recreate that shape of a rib cage. Let's smooth everything out and oh, okay. It's quite a monotonous song, isn't it? Even Harris himself had enough of it. Oh dear. How does rib cage work? How do they work? Hello, Cucumber. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back at this. Our wonderful Azshara. I posed her a little bit. Still symmetrical. But yeah. That's kind of what we did today. Hey, Uncle Jimbo's here as well. Hello. Yeah, since Mike is here, we can work on her again. We can play around with it a little bit. And I post her a bit the reference piece that we have over here. I kind of want to make her have a more of a superiority look, like arms, presenting herself, right, looking down on you. And then I noticed that in the animatic of her, she already is in that such a pose. So I'm just kind of looking at that. At the moment, I'm still gonna keep it symmetrical, and future me will deal with breaking it. But I kind of want to do that first before I will do her corset. Yeah, okay. And yeah, I broke her back a bit, so I'll be fixing that for now. So look at that. How does that work? Just touch yourself on camera on stream. Not a problem. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just can't do that. Just exaggerate it, and I'll deal with that later. So look at that, and we over here we should have our big old tendon for the lats, and which should be over there-ish then, and just go into one of her armpits, or both. I don't know. I don't know how this works. No one does, so I can't really do anything wrong at the moment, can I? Oh yeah, just turn off those tendrils off again. So we got that, and it goes over there and over there. Let's look at my anatomy doll. You got that, and it kind of goes over there. Let's rotate that deltoid as well in a bit. Let's do something like that. Let's do something like that over there. That kind of goes over there. Man, this is a mess, isn't it? Multiple limbs, wonderful. To be fair, I had something that was quite alright. Why am I trying to do that again? Maybe I can copy it. Let's do this that deltoid first. That's messing me up at the moment. That little chitinous piece over there, we'll fix that later. Let's turn those off right now. Where have I put those? Where are we? Nope. I could also just do this. There. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so this goes over there. And that goes underneath that. Yes. So all of this goes underneath that over there. Whatever I just did there. What usually happens when I try to do a pose character is that I pose it and then I'm quite happy, and like, oh yeah, this is a pose. That's extreme enough, and then later I will find out that I can push it more and more and more. And in the end, I've got something that's still a very similar pose, but it's been exaggerated into something that's a lot more dynamic than what I started with, which I was initially very happy with, but then you look back and like, that's very static. So maybe, you know, at the end of the stream or next time, she'll be even more exaggerated than she is now. But yeah, it's at least it's better, because before she was quite straight with her entire torso. So yeah, maybe we can. Yeah, I already see what we can do to emphasize all of that. But yeah, that. That goes underneath there, is it, right? Yeah. What's this over there? That should be the scapula. And this should be another trapezoid. This should be another scapula. Yeah. Top scapula is quite small. So maybe we can give it a bit more space. We're gonna look at it from the front, but no, still. It looks dope. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll be happy when she's finally finished, but no idea when. Go away. And this. I made her head look down, but if she has her chin up and then her eyes go down, I think that's a bit better. I mean, she's doing it in the piece as well, right? So they were already ahead of me. So let's fix it right now. So another thing that might help. Oh, right. Yeah. All of this. No, let's not do this. Just delete. Yes. Let's turn everything on that I turned off again. Do you want to? Nah, it's not necessary. But I do want these. All of this again. It's one piece. Okay, and then kind of wanted to use to pick the chest. resize it a bit more. Just with the move tool. Just the entire chest goes out. Almost as if she's looking for a fight right now. What? Looking at me? What? But, yeah. Let's see what we can do with this when we, oop. Like God. Let's see what happens if we, move around those eyes. Ugh. They should all look down, shouldn't they? But in the future, not right now. Yeah, I think this is better. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's work a little bit more on her torso, since I will be making her corset hopefully today. Kind of want to be happy with the initial shape first. The shape lower than that. The how do you call it? It has a name. Are you a professional artist? Nope, clearly not. No. Let's move that back as well. Let's blend that. Make that softer so we can sculpt it a little bit easier. Let's remove some of that arm. And this one as well. These can be turned off. Where are they? Ah, there they are. These as well. And turn off the legs as well. So the Cervantes has, we have about 5 of them, but a lot of them kind of go right over there. 1, 2, quite small, at least the initial ones. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little one. Let's do that one over there. And then they kind of intersect with some other ones, and those reach for the midriff. Let's space that out evenly. Is it way too much anatomy? Yes, yes, but this is kind of how I work. Just make a lot and then remove everything again. It works for me. Technically, all of those go to the what's it? Yabs. What's happening over here? I've got the packs. I'm looking at the anatomy model. By the way. Let's turn off for breasts right now. Feel like all of this should be moved even further up. And then we also got the abs. Okay, it goes from this one over there. Do they stop at every? Not really. That there, and then basically have quite a long one, but that will be just very wide abs, problem. The last one is quite long, but we have those tendrils there, so it will just disappear into the shape. What am I doing? Is a question people might be asking, and I'm asking the same thing to myself as well. What is all of this, Bob? What are you doing? Doing something wrong, and I can't really tell myself what it is. The belly button should be over there. This area over there, it's messing me up. Right. Let's go over here. It's a little bit easier to see the shape with this shader. Things that I've made are not correct. At least not in their entirety. Bring that back a bit. It kind of looks like that I don't know what I'm doing, and that's the correct idea. Just pushing and pulling until it feels alright, but it definitely isn't. So let's go back to easier shapes, simpler shapes. Don't like how round all of that is, so can't do that. This is just exhausting. What did I have before? Let's go back to the past and open last time's, just as a sanity check to see if I'm making any progress. Okay, let's turn the ease on as well. That torso shape is just completely wrong. And I can't figure out what. Very annoying. I mean, I made a Dorito shape out of it, but running on fumes today, guys. I'm sorry. Should just redo that bit, I think. Just completely from scratch. I don't want to. Oh wait, it was white because of the hair color, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's just make a new chest. Let's see if I can do that. This is how a ribcage looks like. Let's open up Ryan Kingsley model, sorry. And I only want to have the skeleton. Yes. Yeah. Kind of like that. Okay. Good. Is it still ribcage shaped? A little bit. Not enough, it feels. I'm afraid this will be a very short stream to you guys. I'm not getting it. Too stupid today, too tired. Is there something else I can do? Can't even think of that. There's nothing. Just the whistle of the wind in my own head. Tumbleweeds. It's no, it's not going to be a stream today. What temperature am I living right now? It's still 30 degrees. Maybe that's why. Okay. Just blame it on that, right? Just blame it on something else, not my own incompetence. I think the thing that I should do is just completely block out the body again. So I made a weird mess of all of this. And I lost track of where everything goes. I should do that. I really do not want to right now. No, I have decided 30 degrees in the evening is too hot for me to work. I'm very sorry. I will continue on this later, but today is not the day. Yeah, very sorry. It's a very short stream. It hasn't even been over an hour yet, but yeah, this isn't going anywhere anyway, so it's, might as well stop it right now. Not gonna soldier through to this one. It's just, you know, sometimes it's a good thing to do. I don't think today is one of those days. So I'm very sorry. It's a very short stream, but yeah, I'm going somewhere where it's a lot cooler. So thank you everyone for hanging out anyway. I'll be back on Thursday and I'll try again. Maybe it's a bit cooler. And yeah, I'll figure out what how we'll tackle the problem that I have right now. Yeah. It's good to have seen you too, Mike. You have a nice holiday. So yeah, again, sorry, but I'll be back. Goodbye.